I made a promise to this machine that I would take care of her and build a solid relationship. That was about 3,000 miles ago. The only trouble was, I had no idea how to do that. I became obsessed, reading and watching everything I could. I'd come to think that if I wasn't willing to get my hands dirty, I didn't deserve this machine.
It'd be difficult to tell someone that you're going to rebuild the entire engine when you haven't even changed the oil in your motorcycle yet. So that's what we're going to do today, an oil change. So now I should probably explain what's taken so long to get to this point.
My mom is beautiful and one of the most loving people ever. And even now, she is an excellent driver. But one day, when I was 4 or 5 years old, riding in the backseat of her car, we were struck from behind by a man on a motorcycle. I was fine. My mom's arm was injured, but the motorcyclist was thrown over the car on impact. He didn't make it. For the next few decades, in our house, motorcycle wasn't just a word, it was a ghost.
Sorry, I can't cook, but I can do 1,000 other things. Well, what are you doing for the rest of your life? Want to hook up?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't exactly like that, but you did ride a 125cc J-Hoop.
Yeah, babe, well, get over yourself and start riding. I'll teach you everything you need to know.
And you're starting to get the idea. My wife, Belle, navigates life like some sort of psychotic superhero.
What others fear, she finds fascinating. She could care less about your past or why you can't do something.
The word motorcycle was no longer a ghost.
Each night, long after the city has gone quiet, Gino returns to the street with a simple goal: to understand the machine beneath him. He is not a mechanic, not yet. But every bolt turned and every mistake made brings him one step closer to the day he finally rebuilds its heart. Gino first removes the fairings, the sculpted outer shell of a sport bike. Now to undo the drain bolt, a 17mm wrench is required here. Yesterday, Gino wasn't entirely sure this bolt would cooperate. It does.
Oh yeah!
He had wondered about what might come out. Metallic flecks, unnatural darkness. Instead, clarity.
All right, let's find out if this works or not. This is a Toyota oil filter wrench, and we're gonna try it tonight on the Kawasaki.
A Toyota oil filter wrench, unexpectedly, a precise fit. Used here with a 27mm wrench, the filter loosens without resistance, just as promised. And yet, Gino doesn't rely on tools for long. He returns to his hands.
I just need to put this drain bolt back on.
A new crush washer replaces the old 12mm inner diameter, 22 outer.
This is the torque wrench, right? One of my favorite new tools.
The torque wrench, calibrated precision. Too loose, and it leaks. Too tight, and threads are lost forever.
We're gonna set this for 29 Newton meters.
Gino, however, seems most interested in the sound. This K&N Filter, offers a convenient 17mm nut for removal.
I'm going to put a little oil into this oil filter here, the new oil filter.
A light film of oil applied with care. Precision in even the smallest gesture. Tightening by hand preserves the integrity of the upper filter structure.
Dry it off a little bit. Make sure it's tight.
Supersport geometry complicates even simple tasks. The angle of the filler port demands a narrow, extended funnel. Gino selects 5W40 by Motul. He adds 3.7 litres.
That's 3.3 liters.
What? I had no idea you could hear me, but yes. It is in fact 3.3 litres. The oil change, it must be said, has been an unequivocal success. In a superbike such as this, the engine, gearbox and wet clutch share a single oil supply. With fresh oil, proper viscosity and film strength are restored. Gear engagement becomes smoother, the clutch operates with greater precision, and internal components are once again adequately protected and dampened. Part of the magic of a precision machine such as this, you can actually feel and hear the results of an oil change.
I thought this would be the part where everything felt finished, but instead, it feels like things just got started. My whole life, I thought fear was something you listened to, something you inherited like a rule, but she didn't see it that way.
Machines do not carry fear. They carry only the condition they are left in. Neglect them, and they degrade. Care for them, and they respond, precisely and without hesitation. What has occurred here is not simply maintenance, but a shift in behaviour. A decision to engage rather than avoid.